Okay, Joshua Buatsi, how are you, sir?
Not too bad, you?
I'm good. Queensberry debut. This is for me, it feels like a long time coming. It feels like we've been circling for a while, but I think we've got a brilliant version of Josh Buatsi here who's about to knock on the door for a world title. Do you agree with this version we've got right now?
Yeah, I think at this part of my career, I've been knocking on the door for a while. Dropped the ball against Smith in my last fight, but hopefully you guys are gonna, take me there.
How would you assess your career so far? We are, I think this is your eighth year. You're in year eight as a professional, 2017. So that's about right.
Yeah,
How would you say it's all gone so far? Are you happy? Would you have changed anything?
I almost give the same answers. I think at the end of it, I can look back and say, "Oh, it went well," or "I shoulda, coulda, woulda." But for now, I'm living in the moment, and November the first is the next date, and that's what I've been fixated on.
What has that loss done for you? Because I speak to so many fighters after they suffer their first loss. Some of them can't deal with it. That wasn't me in there. Some of them won't watch it back. Some will watch it back meticulously, saying, "Oh, make sure I'm going to change this." What does Joshua Buatsi?
I live with the reality. I've watched that fight many times, and seen, oh, that was a close one, that was a good round, that was a bad round, this and that. So I live with that reality. Like I don't shy away from watching where I fell short. And we've been working hard in the gym. But I think in the settings like this, a lot can be said. It's more like we're gonna fight soon and we can find out.
And you must be itching because it's different to most other sports. Man United lose, they're out next week, they can correct it.
Uh,
You lose a boxing match, that was February, you've got to sit on that and you've got to do interviews. And every time an idiot like me is in front of you, they're saying, "Oh, how did you deal with the loss?" kind of thing. How difficult is that mentally to deal with the gap between February and November where your last fight was a
Yeah.
loss?
It depends what you've been doing in those months. If I've done a lot of stuff from February till now, that has been good for me, people around me, but most importantly to make sure that I'm good. So that's been good. My faith has helped me a lot. And of course, if you have faith but you're physically not doing anything to back it up, or if you're not acting in terms of training and working hard for me, then you're not doing anything. So it's been a lot of, my faith has helped me, but it's been a lot of training and working hard and making sure that I'm doing my part.
Is that the everything happens for a reason kind of thinking?
Nah, that's a cliche that everyone says. I don't think that. I think what was meant to happen happened, but I don't have that everything happens for a reason. Probably does, but I don't really take note of that one.
You don't a lot of boxers, their their job kind of becomes who they are. I feel like
Yeah.
with you and watching a lot of your interviews as well, you're being a boxer isn't your identity, and you don't want that to just be your identity.
No.
There's many other strands to it. Does that help with kind of dealing with a loss?
Yeah, it does. There's other stuff that excite me. Boxing excites me, and while I'm doing it, it's number one. But I'm able to say, I also love being an uncle. I love being a brother, being a friend, being a boxer, being whatever it is. There's so many things that I think it's a mistake if you only put yourself in one category. I'm a lot of things. Boxing is one thing that I am that you guys know me as. So yeah, I don't put all my eggs in one basket like that.
I've seen you go out to Ghana several times, but obviously I only see it when you post it on your socials, and you're always out there helping the kids, and you're inspiring them. You've got the Joshua Buatsi Foundation as well, right?
Yeah.
It feels like they inspire you too. It's sort
Yeah,
of like
they inspire me more than I inspire them, and they help me more than I help them. You know what I mean? But they're probably not aware of it. But yeah, it's I always say that when you give to someone, it seems that you're helping them and bringing joy or whatever it is to them. But people don't know that actually the giver also gains something, which I think is probably superior to the receiver. So that's quite important to me. And the boxers as well, like I've always said they're probably more talented than I am, but they just haven't got the opportunities that I do. So it's always a reminder for me to be grateful, because I could have been stuck in Ghana. I could have been one of them. Probably wouldn't have boxed, but just say if I did box, I'd be in their situation, which at times you look at it, it's not great.
it sort of grounds you, doesn't it? Like
It does,
seeing
yeah,
things
yeah,
like that.
yeah. And also I always say that if I act like a fool, I have to go back to those people in Ghana. I have to deal with my team here, who know what I am off camera and what I am. They know me. They know the authentic side to me. So if I'm acting like a fool and then I gotta go back to my normal life, it'd be a bit weird.
From hearing some of your interviews recently, you seem more conscious than ever of Father Time. So you are 32 now, 32 years old now, and as you say, there's life well after boxing as well.
Yeah.
Are you kind of, do you feel like you're on a clock to achieve everything that you want to achieve within this sport?
Not a clock, but I do know that I'm not 24 when I first turned pro. And I do know that I've had 20 fights. Do you know what I mean? And I think the interview you spoke about with October Red, I just said, make sure you're good as a fighter, because we're only, how many fighters do you interview? So many.
Yeah.
And I'm one of many. So I got to make sure that while I'm one of many, I'm good. So when I'm not one of many anymore, I can say, you know what, when there's my time, I did this, I did that, and I'm good.
It's time to fight on Saturday. Zack Parker, that is your first opponent for Queensberry. I was surprised with that, but not, I thought maybe they'd give you an easier one. I thought maybe you'd get a kind of a welcome to Queensberry kind of fight. Let's showcase Joshua Buatsi, let's show the world who he is. They've given you a guy who is very, very hungry, and I've been speaking to him over the years as well. What do you make of him, and what do you make of his energy, having been around him?
I haven't been around him much. In terms of what I make of him, like you said, there's a guy that's determined. He knows that winning this fight is very important to him. And to be fair, that's all I need to know. Once I know that this is someone that's hungry and knows a win here will propel his career, it makes him dangerous. So, I'm dealing with a dangerous fighter, and we have to show that we're the better fighter on Saturday.
Have you watched much of him?
Yeah, I've seen a bit of it.
Was that prior to being matched with him, or just because you've been matched with him?
More so because I've been matched with him. Yeah.
And do you think he could cause you problems in there? You've got to be on your P's and Q's?
I have to be on my P's and Q's. Yeah, have to be. It's a fight. 2 hands, 2 legs, We've got 10 rounds to settle it, so yeah, I've got to be on it.
What did you think of his fight with John Ryder?
A few people keep asking me, but I just know that I think it got stopped because he had an injury or something like that. I didn't watch it religiously from round 1 to 4, but I know that after the 4th round or going into the 4th or the 5th, he said his hand was hurting him. I think, but there's some kind of injury. And that's for him to think about. Yeah.
I think people are asking you because he got a lot of criticism after that fight because of the manner in which it ended, because he injured his hand, and we've seen other fighters continue with injuries and whatnot, and that normally separates them. It's not the norm, but he got a lot of criticism for that. We've seen you bite down and thug it out against Callum Smith. That's probably why people are asking you to gauge what you thought of his mentality there too.
Yeah, I ain't seen it, but like I said, once you're in that ring, it is what it is, man. We got however many rounds are scheduled. You just got to tug it out, like I said. Yeah.
You don't really feel external pressure that pundits or whoever the boxing world put on you, but you put all the pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
How much pressure is there on Saturday for you?
It's been a lot of pressure. We deal with that in camp. There's pressure in camp. There's a mindset and an atmosphere that's created, and it's for me to deal with that all the time. So when anything's going on in that ring, I've been here before, I've done it before, and give a good account of yourself, So yeah, there's pressure, but again, it's external, and the external pressure, they don't live with me. They don't wake up when I'm running, when I'm upset, when I'm not upset, when I'm happy. They're not there, so I don't let it get to me.
How's this fight going to go?
I win. Couldn't care less how I won. Because again, when it comes to checking box rec or whatever it is, you're just going to see who won and who lost. Hence why people want to talk about the Smith fight, and I'm like, look, there's nothing to say, because when you check the records, it says he won. It doesn't say, it was a great fight. Right, he hurt him, it doesn't say any of that. So it's just to make sure you win.
You check the box rec, it says W, it's got it in green. Is it not cooler if it's got W, KO in the green?
It's cooler, but what's really upsetting is if it doesn't say W. That's really upsetting. If it doesn't say that, then no one cares. You know what I mean? So make sure you get the W.
Best of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Zack Parker, how are you, sir?
How are you? You good?
I'm good. Where's your wedding ring?
It's gone, mate. Don't tell him. I said, no, it's been taking pictures, so I had to take it off and just left it in there.
Yeah, off camera, just before we started the interview, Zack Parker here is sitting very worried. He's taking his wedding ring off and he's going to get it in the neck.
Wife will get mad.
How's life, mate?
Good, mate. Good, mate. Just obviously just been focusing on this fight. But yeah, it's been good. Family's good. Got another baby on the way, so yeah, that's exciting. But yeah, it's all systems go towards obviously November 1st it was. So yeah, it's just been training and enjoying a bit of family time as well.
So you got one child and you got another child on the way as well. I think I saw on your Instagram actually you took your daughter with you to one of your training sessions.
Yeah. She comes with me to the track and she was like, "Come on," when I was running around. "Come on, Daddy." I was like, "Shut up, you don't know how hard this is." You know, but she's like, "Come on, Daddy, come on." And bless her. But yeah, bit more of an inspiration. Bit. It adds to it, doesn't it? Just you want you grit down a bit more because you want to provide for them. So yeah, it's good.
How old is she?
She's 3 on Halloween, so tomorrow.
She's 3 tomorrow.
Yeah, but we did a birthday last week.
Okay.
Because obviously be waiting and whatnot, and so she thought it was a birthday last week, and we gave her a present. Bless her. I had a new scooter and that, so she was whizzing down on one of them. So yeah, it's good.
Nice. How has that changed your life? This new period of Zack Parker for the last 3 years. You have been a father. You're going to be a father again. What has that done for you up here?
Yeah, it's obviously grounds you, doesn't it? It makes you grow up really fast. It does. Obviously, with family, you got to provide for them. You're meant to be the man in the house. So yeah, all everything goes into it for my family. Obviously my wife for a year, and then now my child and another child on the way. So yeah, that you defo put that extra bit in because you want to provide for them, and yeah, I'm a proper family man as well. So and it like when it just makes you grow up really fast.
Does she know you're a boxer?
Yeah, she does a little bit. I try and tell her. She gives me a few jabs on her on little hand pads, but yeah, I don't think she knows like what I actually do. Every time I go like running, she says, "Oh, Daddy's going to work." I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to work," but I don't think she realises it's like a proper job. You know what I mean? She probably thinks I'm just going to jail.
Well, it is a proper job.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
And that proper job is a proper job on Saturday night because you got Joshua Buatsi. It's his Queensberry debut. Are you surprised that you are the man facing him on his Queensberry debut? I was, if I'm honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised, to be fair, because we're both game lads and we both want to be in there with the best. I've been waiting for a chance for a long time now, and obviously I got upset when I broke my hand in the rider fight, but I've just been rebuilding from then, and yeah, we're here now, and I can't wait for it. This has been probably the best camp of my life as well. So, no niggles or injuries. I've literally the first time since I think I turned professional, so like 12 years. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And the reason why I say I was surprised, I thought as a new signing he might get like a welcome to Queensberry kind of fight, you know, go and bowl someone over, show everyone you're going to become a world champion kind of thing. But he's got you, and you're super hungry.
Yeah.
You are big at super middleweight. You're a strong light heavyweight.
Yeah.
You will assume you are a banana skin, but it's a tough fight. It's a great fight.
I think that's the way it is in boxing at the minute, especially with like all the Saudi lot coming in, getting involved. They want the best fighting the best, and they don't want you just go for little walkovers. That's why they probably put them in with me. And I've been, like you say, I'm hungry at the minute, and I'm thriving at the minute, training and that as well. So yeah, it's good that Queensberry have been putting like the top fights on, because not many of the other promoters are doing that. So yeah, and obviously you see the likes of Queensberry light heavy. They've got almost all of them except for like the likes of Cam Smith, and a couple of them are obviously abroad and that. But yeah, most of the British lads they've got.
So you're in the right place, and you'll see it today when you're up there at the press conference table. You'll see Buatsi there. You'll look around. You'll see Lyndon Arthur, Brad Ray, all of these guys who could be potential future opponents. You feel like you're in the right place.
Yeah, obviously you want to be in these massive fights, and you don't get much bigger than this. The winner of me and Buatsi will probably go on to fight for a world title, and that's what I've been in boxing for all my life. I started when I was like 4 years old. My dad was a boxer. All my family was a boxer. So yeah, I've been looking forward to these sort of nights for a long time. And like I say, I've been absolutely flying in training, and it's just to put it all into work on Saturday.
Does this feel like a change your life kind of fight?
Yeah, 100%. I was at this place once before, and that was at the rider fight. obviously I got a bit unlucky that night, but this is my second chance, and I'm looking to take it with both hands.
And I guess that first fight did kind of change your life because you were on this uphill trajectory, and then you broke your hand in the fight, and you got all this stick on social media, which you probably didn't look at, but it was out there. That must have been difficult to deal with, that whole kind of coming back from that.
Yeah, obviously, I don't. Fair with social media, I don't really do it anyway. I just put my posts on for boxing. That's about. I never look at the comments or whatnot. But I literally had a newborn baby then, so she probably kept me on my toes after literally 2 weeks before she was born. So yeah, she probably kept me on my toes. I had a bit of family time, and then obviously I've been rebuilding, and now we're here. Like I said, you don't get much business. Headline in Manchester, first time fighting on the zone, so I'm looking forward to it.
How determined are you to make sure that this time that you've reached this moment, biggest life-changing fight, you're determined to get it done?
No, I'm 31 now. I don't need to keep going down the ranks. Nothing. This is my time. I can't be chucking these chances away because they don't come every other day, do they? So yeah, a lot of boxers would jump at a chance to be at this place. So I need to go out and do the business and take it with both hands.
And light heavyweight Zack Parker, what's he like?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of different strength and conditioning in this one. Brought in a new man into the team, and yeah, I've been feeling strong, especially in sparring. I've been smashing it. So yeah, I built into the weight now. I think it was only my last fight I only weighed. That was the first time I've weighed at light heavy. So yeah, I feel like I've proper built into it now.
Do you think you can stop him on Saturday?
I reckon I could stop anyone. If I catch him with a few clean shots and start putting my punches together, I could stop anyone.
There was that run after, towards the Ryder fight at super middleweight where you were just laying people to waste. I remember in lockdown, it was just like, oh, Zack Parker's knocked someone out again.
That's it.
You just kept doing it. So it's
more to come with it.
At light heavyweight.
Yeah.
Have you got your eyes on the wider division? Obviously, you got Buatsi on Saturday, but there's so much going on.
Full steam ahead at Buatsi first. That's the man in my way at the minute. But yeah, obviously, like I said, I want to go for a world title, so that would be next bit. But Callum Smith is probably first there because he obviously beat Buatsi before. So yeah, but full steam ahead at Buatsi first.
Must give you so much confidence. Like I've heard you saying it, you've got no niggles, no nothing. First time in your career, so this really is the best version of Zack Parker.
That's it. I feel 100%, and I feel like this is the time for me to put my name up there with the big boys. So yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
Best of luck. Cheers,
Cheers, pal.
Whatever it is that happens in that ring, I'll show up and I'll come out on top.
I feel like people have not even seen 30% of me.
They know what to expect. You know what to expect.
Don't get much bigger than this, does it?